To find the area of any triangle, you need to know the base and the height. These two measurements will always be perpendicular to one another. That means at a right angle. You need to be able to identify the base and the height no matter which way up your triangle is. So for example, here, this is the base and this is the height. On this one, this is the base, this is the height, and so on. Once you know the base and the height, it's easy to work out the area of the triangle once you realise that we can draw a rectangle around any triangle. We know that the area of the rectangle is the base multiplied by the height. If we draw on this line, we can then see that this section here is the same size as this section here, and this section here is the same size as this section here. From this, we can see that the triangle is exactly half of the rectangle. So the area of the triangle is given by the base times the height divided by 2. This formula for the area of a triangle is more commonly written like this, or this, or this. These three all mean the same thing. Each time we're doing half of the base times the height. Throughout this clip, I'll be using this version. It's really important that you memorise one of these for yourself because this formula is not given to you on the exam. So to find the area of this triangle here, I start with the formula. I then substitute in the values for the base and the height. The base is 9 and the height is 7. And now I can work this out. 9 times 7 is 63, and if I divide that by 2, I get 31.5. The units are centimetres squared. In the same way, we start with the formula, substitute in the values. The base is 12.4 and the height is 5.2. And for this one, I would be allowed to use a calculator, so I type this in as 12.4 times 5.2 divided by 2. The answer I get is 32.24 and the units are centimetres squared. Here are some questions for you to try. Do A without a calculator and B with a calculator. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. Here are the answers. In this question, I'm being given the area of the triangle and I need to find the missing side here. I can turn this into an easier question if I draw the rectangle around the triangle. Remember, the area of the rectangle is double the area of the triangle, so the area of the rectangle will be 90. So I know that 90 is going to be 9 times my missing side. And it's easy to see that the missing side will be 10 centimetres long. This one is a bit more difficult, but you would be allowed a calculator for this one. Start in the same way by drawing in the rectangle. Remember, the area of the rectangle will be double the area of the triangle, so I need to double this number. I can use my calculator for this. So we've got 2 times 29.67, and that's 59.34. Now we know that 59.34 must be 6.9 times by the missing side. This time it's not as easy to tell the answer, but we can get it by dividing. So using the calculator, we're going to do 59.34 divided by 6.9. The answer we get is 8.6. So the height of the triangle is 8.6 centimetres. Here are 2 of those for you to try. Do A without a calculator, but you can use a calculator for B. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. Here are the answers. Now for this question, I can see that the shape is made from a rectangle and a triangle. Starting with the rectangle, that's 20 by 5. So I've got 20 times 5, which is 100. Now for the triangle, this part here is 20 take away 11, so that's 9 centimetres. And this part here is 9 take away 5, so that's 4 centimetres. Now to find the area of a triangle, remember it's base times height divided by 2. So I've got 9 times 4 divided by 2. 9 times 4 is 36, and if I divide that by 2, I get 18. So this area here is 18. So the total area is 100 plus 18, which is 118 centimetres squared. Here are 2 for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. Here are the answers. Finally, here's a more difficult exam-style question for you to try. Personally, for this one, I would find the area of the outer rectangle and then take away the area of this triangle here and this triangle here to get the area of the yellow shaded section. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. Here's the answer. The rectangle is 24 centimetres by 20 centimetres, so the area of the rectangle is 480. The area of this triangle is 18, using the formula for the area of a triangle, and the area for this one is 60. 18 plus 60 is 78, and I can then take this off the 480 to get the yellow area.